In the last video we have talked about how we can update Mojo from the last version to the current one. Actually, it seems that Modular is going to release a new version every Friday at the current time. And last Friday I noticed that I'm no longer able to use the debug Mojo file function here because I always got this error here. And now, after I have created the update video for updating Mojo to the current version, I thought about the extensions that I'm using here in Visual Code. And it might be possible that this error is actually caused by the extension itself. So let's find it. Here it is. I can disable or uninstall it. And if I click on the little arrow on the right side of the uninstall button, I see that there is an option that says install another version. So let's see what happens. And it says 0.4 2 days ago. This one is the current version. So it looks like it was updated when I did the Mojo update. Let's try to uninstall it. And I think now I can reinstall it. This only took a few seconds. So let's close Visual Studio. And when I reopen it, I can do a test. No, this didn't work, but it used to. So let's see if I can find something about this error message on Google. This doesn't seem to be relevant. Let's add Visual Code. These are old search entries. So let's say just for the last year. And this one also seems to be not very relevant. So let's see what we can do. It looks like we have an issue with the environment. It doesn't work. Let's see, in the Run menu here I can select Install additional debuggers. So let's try that. There is Python, C++, but nothing that is especially for Mojo. At least I don't see a flame. Let's try Mojo. And I think this one is the only official one. So let's try the one that worked 2 weeks ago. And that also didn't work. But wait, when I say run Mojo file in dedicated terminal, it seems to work. What about debug Mojo file? No. Run Mojo file, that also seems to work. I think it's going to open a terminal window from now on. Here we can pick run active file. So it kind of works. Now let's update this one. Now it's back at version 0.4. Let's clear all the outputs. Run Mojo file in dedicated terminal. And that works. And run Mojo file without dedicated terminal. That also works. So basically, you can now use the play button on the right upper side. You might need to play a little bit around with this Mojo extension in Visual Code. But actually I got it working again, which is much better than typing Mojo and the file name all the time. I'm not sure if this was messed up by the update itself or if I have done something wrong. But as I said in the last video, it was working until Friday, and Friday was the day when the new version came out. So if you run into the same issues, you might need to reinstall this version or maybe even install an older one and update it from there. That's it for this video. I say thank you for watching and I will see you in the next one.